a year ago, my life was down. It was right down to the bottom. The outcome graph showed me what I needed to work on in my life. I worked on my life, and now I've got everything perfect.
An innovative IT system will help local charities measure their success with a view to securing further funding. The initiative, developed by Max Supporting Young People and MSI IT Solutions, has been piloted with 4 organisations: the Cedar Foundation, Women's Aid, Neve and DePaul Ireland. Funded by the Building Change Trust and Supporting People, the results of this pilot were revealed recently at a symposium at the Wellington Park Hotel, Belfast.
This morning the event is about kind of sharing our experience of SPIN monitoring outcomes, and it's not really about us teaching Granny to suck eggs or about us saying we know it all or we're the best at outcomes monitoring. We're not. We have a long journey to go, but I suppose it's sharing our experience of building a system which is based on how we measure the impact that we're doing the work that we do with young people.
Building Change Trust is a 10-year, £10 million expendable endowment supported with resources from the Big Lottery Fund, and its aim is to support change and transformation in Northern Ireland's community and voluntary sector. The Trust was pleased to support Max NI to work with DePaul Ireland, Women's Aid and the Northern Ireland Association of Mental Health to develop and pilot the SPIN outcomes measurement process.
Well, we were hired by Max to build a software system for them during a pilot, and eventually came known as the SPIN system. And it took about 3 or 4 years to develop it. So I had several meetings and lots of time to go through exactly what their requirements are, so we could develop a software model that was able to achieve the various data capturing reports that they needed to produce at the end of the day.
I suppose was involved in the development of the system and kind of designing what we needed as an organisation to look at outcomes. So it was a long journey and a process that we went through as an organisation to try and figure out exactly how we could evidence what we were doing. And we came up with this bespoke online database system as just SPIN. And once we started working with it and getting the results back over a period of years, we felt it was interesting or something that we could possibly share with other organisations.
We had a very simplistic recording system that didn't meet the needs of supporting people. So we got involved from a quality point of view in the SPIN system. I found it very simple to use, the staff found it very simple to use, it was beneficial and relevant to the work that they were doing at the time, and overall I would recommend the SPIN system to anyone.
Well, I came to Max about a year ago, and we've done an outcome graph which basically shows you your life and how many things are down and how many things are high. Well, about a year ago my life was down. It was right down to the bottom. The outcome graph showed me what I needed to work on in my life. I worked on my life, and now I've got everything perfect, and I'm enjoying the TA and get myself into mentoring to help me get fit for the TA.
Well, today we're talking about the outcome graphs, and what it is, it's a star-shaped graph, and you get to choose different sections of your life to put ratings on between 1 and 10, and then it'll make it clear for you to see where you need to improve things, where things are going really well, just so you know yourself where you're at in your life.
I'm going to be just really introducing myself, how long I've been with Max, and also informing everybody that I was a mentor for Women's Aid in their SPIN pilot, and I'm going to be stating the benefits of SPIN for project workers from our perspective, and then my colleague's going to be explaining other parts about the young people that we work with and how SPIN works for them, and then I'm going to be stating the challenges that we experienced when SPIN first came about.
My job here today is just to tell everybody about, as a project worker's point of view, how to use SPIN and how flexible it is whenever you're working with it, and to kind of put it into your working day. It shouldn't affect your working day, it should kind of just become part of it. And part of my job was to work on the pilot system with Neve, and that was just really letting them know what SPIN is about and having meetings with them and talking them through any difficulties basically they were having during the month, and follow that through. And I suppose on a personal point of view, it was good to see the SPIN system in a different organisation.
Importance of SPIN is that it deals with some of the detail of outcomes and indicators, but that's got to be seen within a much broader framework of what it is we're trying to actually achieve. And I think that raises a broad range of social, economic and political issues, as well as the technical issues that SPIN's helping us with.
We became involved way back in 2009 with supporting people to measure outcomes, and I think from there we realised that after working on that project, the database system that we had wasn't capturing all the information that we needed and that we were tracking at that moment in time.
Well, I'm from DePaul, Ireland. I'm the Director of Services, and we've been examining ourselves the possibility of getting an electronic system with regards to the whole outcomes approach for the last, I suppose, year or so. And it was a really good opportunity at that particular stage that the pilot came along and allowed us, I suppose, to get involved to see effectively how the impact of what it would have on the ground with our project. So from that point of view, it's been hugely kind of beneficial for ourselves.